Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at a few action figures or collectibles that I found throughout the last few months. I have not posted in a while. I've been trying to get just some things kind of done. I've been working on some projects, just some stuff that I'm trying to put on the channel. But hopefully we'll have some more videos coming out very soon. But I just want to put this together real quick just to kind of, just to show y'all that I'm still around. But yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at two Godzilla collectibles. One is the X Plus, I believe it's the Rick version with the light up feature. And the other is the Hiya Toys 2019 Godzilla, which is a really cool update. And then we got the new NECA Feral Predator, which is really exciting. I actually didn't expect this at all to come out. I didn't even see NECA posting about this. But regardless, it's a really solid figure. So let's get right into these. So I kind of already opened these. Again, I've had these for kind of months, but just wanted to take a look at the quick packaging for X Plus. Now their packaging is usually on the front, but looking at the box art, I mean, it's a really cool picture of the figure. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right to the statue of Godzilla. So I got this guy from the Godzilla store when I went to this convention called Anime Matsuri. They had it there, and funny story, when I bought it. I actually, when I got home, I opened it, and I come to find that they accidentally gave me the display box, which was kind of frustrating at first, but it was no big deal. I brought it back. They essentially gave me the actual product. But looking at the figure, I mean, it's a great looking figure, or I should say statue, because it's really like a vinyl statue. There's no real articulation of any kind, but just looking at the detail and the sculpt, I mean, it's really amazing. They really captured the likeness. Although I will say, I think his thighs are a little bit wider than I think I remember them being in the movie. But even with that said, I mean, just not looking, I mean, the all profiles of him just look amazing. He has a great presence, even if he's the shortest the Godzilla statue I have. There's a great presence to him, and just again, he looks fantastic. Now, not only does he have great detail, but he actually also comes with a gimmick. So as you can see right here, this is a battery pack. It says, I'm pretty sure it says Godzilla and then 2019. And I'm sure on the top it says King of the Monsters or something like that. But essentially he has this gimmick where if you take off on the back of his heel, you take off this little piece, you can plug in this cord of the battery pack into that heel. As you see me struggling to do right there. It's just a little tiny hole. And I'm trying to position him so that we can see it, but you just essentially switch from off to on, and now you don't see very well. I think I'm going to turn it, but you can see he actually glows, and you can see the glowing effect right here. I mean, it's the main reason why I kind of bought this thing, and it just looks great. I mean, it has it already has a great presence, so with the light up effect, the Rick version, it just has even more of a presence at night. And yeah, I mean, just overall, a really cool looking figure. For some size comparisons, here he is with the DLX 30 Optimus Prime, the X Plus 92 Godzilla, and the NECA 2014 Godzilla. Switching gears, let's go ahead and take a look at the Hiya Toys 2019 Godzilla from Godzilla King of the Monsters. And here's just some quick look at the packaging he came in. This is a re-release of the 2021 Godzilla vs. Kong figure, but what makes this one different is, for one thing, the detail and the texture seem to have sort of been redone. Not entirely, everything seems to be where it was originally, but it just looks more polished, more fine-tuned, it just looks more crisp. The detail just looks a lot better, and the painting also kind of got a bit of an upgrade, but mainly it seems to be the head and the articulation of the neck that's really changed, and it's really allowed kind of the articulation to be a little more natural, more realistic, and the head just looks even more accurate to the movie. Now, because this is nearly identical to the original Hiya figure, there's not much I'm going to say, but with that being said, everything that I liked about that original is just amplified here. And that goes with the articulation as well. Now, again, it's pretty much nearly identical as the original. I mean, there's a lot of hinge, a lot of swivels, some ball joints. Actually, the neck is still, I think, the same long ball jointed neck piece. It's like this thin rod with some ball joints at both ends. But the way they changed the neck pieces, it does change the articulation a bit. He can look he can't really have a straight upright pose like the original, but again, just the way the neck looks a lot more realistic, and it just looks much better. Now take a look at some size comparisons. Here he is with DLX 30 Optimus Prime, the NECA 2014 Godzilla, and finally the Hiya Toys GVK Godzilla, where you can see some of the differences. And now our final figure we'll be checking out is the Feral Predator from NECA Toys from the movie Prey. To start things off, this is the first Predator figure we've had from NECA in quite some time, especially if you're not counting the Lost Predator Tribe figures. And it hits all the check marks of a great NECA figure. And it's also a Predator that everyone's been wanting for ever since the movie Prey came out. Everyone's been wanting the Feral Predator because of how cool the weapons are and how just unique and different of a Predator design is from every other version. And the painting and detail are all really well done. A bit sloppy here and there. I mean, if you've seen, like, the eyes look a little wonky. I think the paint for the mouth is a bit too contrasting, where everything looks very dark and, you know, sort of like grimy looking. The for some reason the gums to me just seem so bright pink compared to everything else, but it's still really well done. It has all that slimy texture that, you know, the Predator would have, and it just looks really great. And like any other NECA Predator, especially under the Ultimate Figure moniker, it comes with a wide range of accessories, though not as many as I would have liked, or at least not the ones that he has in the movies. Like, I remember in the movie he had an extra variation of weapons that we just don't quite see here, but he comes with the major ones, and let's take a look at them right now. And starting off, one of the big accessories that I think many people have been wanting is that he actually comes with different mandibles, in that here you have the closing ones, and you can see me kind of prying them open, but he also comes with the semi-open and wide open mouth, so you can have this guy in so many different poses. You could have him, you know, just kind of like with the mask on, just kind of like he's scanning. You could have one where he's like maybe snarling, or maybe, you know, with his mouth slightly open, and then you could have just one where he's just yelling, he's just roaring like a predator, you know, and it looks really cool. The Feral Predator comes with removable wrist blades, which actually have a primitive look to them, almost giving that, you know, like he really is an older Predator look. It also comes with two shields, one that's deployed and one that's not deployed, and there are some grooves so that you can line it up on the slot perfectly, and it fits really nicely. He also comes with a non-deployed combi stick, which you can put hooks on and hang on the back of his belt. As far as I know, a totally brand new feature for this figure is that the backpack comes with a magnet. Now, I'm assuming to make it a seamless figure, they didn't want to have too many peg holes, so they decided to go with the magnet route, and I think it's awesome. It's not a strong magnet, but it gets the job done, and again, it just goes a long way to making this Predator look like a seamless figure, and it's really awesome. Another accessory to come with this figure is his famous spear gun, which replaced the plasma caster in this film, and it's a very, as you can see, just kind of straight type of weapon, and so they specifically designed a hand to hold it, and as you can see, it has like a trigger finger, and it even has like a peg that instead of going in and out, it kind of goes up and down, so that you can kind of angle his hand more to, like, you know, have it look like he's pointing it straight out, which is really cool. His other accessory is the combi spear, which I believe it's combi spear, but either way, it's the folded out spear of the previous weapon, and he has a hand to kind of hold it, which I haven't shown, but he does have several hands, fisted hands, gripping hands, and this one is to kind of hold it. He has two hands for each side so that you could put the combi spear in either hand. And for his final accessory, he comes with his bone mask, which instead of having a separate head that you got to put on, because of the way his head's shaped, they actually use that to their advantage, and they put grooves inside the mask to help it so that it could just kind of pop on. It's actually just held on by friction, which is really awesome. Something I wish that future Predators will have, but most likely not, but still really cool nonetheless. Another strong figure from NECA. It has the articulation, detail, painting, everything that you'd want from a great figure. And yeah, I mean, it just makes you wish that they'd get up and do the Wolf Predator right now. But regardless, this is great. Has a great articulation for all kinds of poses. Taking a look at some size comparisons, here he is with the Predator Concrete Jungle Scarface Predator, the Alien from Alien Isolation, a Bandai Vinyl Godzilla 2000 figure, and the 30 DLX Optimus Prime figure from Transformers The Last Night. And that about wraps it up for our video. I want to thank y'all for watching. And again, I know there's been a lack of posts on my channel, but I'm trying to get some projects done. Like I said, I should have a couple videos lined up in the next few weeks, so hopefully there's something for you to keep track of. And follow my Instagram page, Giovanni Arts and Collectibles, where I post pictures of my collection, my art, all that stuff. And yeah, just keep track of me through there, and keep track of me on here. And again, appreciate y'all watching the video, and y'all have a great day. Bye.